Hey guys, happy October already. It is time for a WIP update. I feel like I made some really good progress on some things this month and then zero progress on some other things. So first I will show you my twisted band sampler. I'm hoping to film like a close-up video of this today. I tried to do it last week and it was a disaster. It was nighttime, there was no light and you couldn't see anything. So we're gonna try that again. So this is my twisted band sampler so far. I am pretty happy with how the colors are turning out. So this is the whole, as you can probably tell, this is how big it is across. I've hit the corner here. And I've done 7 bands completely and then a tiny little smidgen of the 8th band. So yeah, I'm really liking this. I'm excited to get back to it. This is usually the first week in my rotation. I do twisted band, but I have kind of a special project this month that I will tell you about at the end of the video that I will probably be working on this week. So that is the twisted band sampler. Next, Doriane. Okay, let's talk about Doriane. I stitched on Doriane for maybe 2 days last month. It was when this is typically what I do on my second week of the month. So my dad was in the hospital at this time and I was so just not into Doriane. It was stressing me out. It was too, I don't know, I just couldn't get my brain around it. So the only progress on Doriane this last month was a tiny little bit up here. I am really not into this project right now. I think I might give it a rest for a month and hopefully I'll get back into it just because it's like my biggest, most complicated project and I tried to work on it at a time when I was like really stressed and it was not relaxing, so I didn't do it. So that's Doriane. Sorry, Doriane. But no love for you last month, and we'll see how this month goes. You know, I'm sure you guys have projects like that where they just are so complicated that they end up not being, you just have to be in the right mood for them. Next, I guess, Blackwork sampler. I stitched on this last month. It's kind of crazy to see how fast it's coming along. I'm kind of halfway done. And I meant to say, I am planning to film a video on the Blackwork sampler. I know a lot of people are looking to start it next year, or they have already started it. So let me know if there's anything that you guys want me to talk about. I'm not an expert on anything to do with this, but I have had a really fun time stitching it, and it has been not stressful in the way that I thought it would be stressful because I've never tried it before. But anyways, if there's anything in particular you would like me to talk about, please let me know. I was planning on just talking about the materials I used and then live stitching like a couple of sections so you can see kind of how I tackle them. Anyways, food for thought there. This is my Blackwork sampler. Look at, that's all the fabric I have left. It's mostly stitched. So I did, I think, oh shoot, I forgot all about this. I had a problem with this too. So I did this like band of motifs, this section. Okay, I posted on Instagram about this section. It's this here. It's supposed to have a bunch of little fractional stitches, little fractional triangles, and I tried 3 times. And I cannot make them look good. I don't know if it's just that it's 18 count and they just look like little blobs. So I tried not doing fractional stitches and doing like hole to hole and trying to fit them in that way. Didn't look good. So I have this section now that is like half done. I put in the X's, crosses I guess they would be, and I like that. So I was thinking I might like freestyle this section a little bit. I don't quite know what I'm gonna do, but I want to put some beads on it because the last time we had beads was up here and now we're oh God, over here, and there's no beads. So maybe I'll talk about that in my Blackwork video too. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for that section, but the pattern, I've tried stitching it and it does not look good. So I am gonna have to make something up for that section. I forgot all about that until just now. That's how long it's been since I stitched on that. And thank goodness I remembered, or else I would get finished and then I would like frame it and forget that I had never actually finished that one. So that is the Blackwork sampler. Canada Sampler. I've been stitching on this a lot. It is so fun and fast and I am really loving it. I think I'll probably get it done in October. So this is the Canada Sampler. In August, I guess, I did most of this side, and then this last month I kind of evened it out with this side. So all I have is this little top bit and then it will be done. So this month I stitched a whole bunch of stuff. Grain silos, wine, BC is kind of wine country I guess, an oil derrick, big hockey stick, lots of mountains and trees. I love these little trees. They look like bottles to me. They're such a weird shape. And a bear and a cabin and a mountie and a beaver. Something I'm really loving about this sampler is that it's kind of loosely situated geographically. So like everything on this side is kind of Eastern, like Maritimes, lobster, fishing boat, stuff like that. And then everything on this side is kind of Western. So more mountains, wine for BC, a canoe as opposed to a fishing boat. So I'm thinking that's really cool. And I know that I saved this bit for last because I'm gonna really like it. It's the really wintry stuff. So for north, it's the northern stuff. So I think there's a thermometer, there's some snowflakes, there's some snowshoes, stuff like that. So I'm really digging that. This was charted out really well. I'm really impressed with this pattern. Not as impressed with the fabric, but whatever, we've talked that to death. So yeah, that's my Canada Sampler. It was hard to stop stitching that. I kind of, because every little bit doesn't take very long and then it's done, but I'm gonna put it away. Probably gonna finish it this month though, that's exciting. My next project that I want to start, I have to start Christmas cards like by November at the latest. Ugh, so I should probably try to fit those in, but I really want to start one of those mini chatelaines that I bought, the mini mandalas. Troubles, stitching troubles. Okay, so the special thing I wanted to talk about, and I hope it's okay that I talk about this, but I've kind of inherited a project. I stitched something for my mom's office. It was that little hoop project I showed a little while ago that said it always seems impossible until it is done. So that's hanging in my mom's office, and a coworker of my mom saw it and asked about it, and my mom said that I stitch, and she asked if I would finish something for her. It's Celtic Christmas by Lavender and Lace, which is hilarious because I just bought a lavender and lace pattern, Angel of Love. And so this has been unfinished for, I think she said 8 years, and she stitches, but she doesn't do beading, and it's on linen, and I just think she didn't want to attempt it. So I said that I would finish it. It's mostly done, like it's mostly done. So she sent me all of the floss and the beads and the everything. And I'll show you what's been done so far. Some of the beading is already done. And it's done differently than I would have done it. So I have to be conscious to make the beads that way for all of them. But this is what's done already. It looks beautiful. Right? Like all the hard stuff is done. So it's just pretty much the border. And, oh, and she's holding something over here. But yeah, the beads are on. They look great. Everything looks great. This looks like it's stitched over 2. The one thing I said I would only take it to finish it if the crosses go the same way as what I stitch, and they do. So yeah, I was thinking I might try and work on this week. I'm kind of intimidated by it because it's not mine, and I'm going to be giving it back to her. But I shouldn't be. It looks beautiful. Like, look at her face. So pretty. So, but the fact that some of the beads are already on it, I guess I'll do all the rest of the stitching, and then I'm going to do the beads last, which is what I would typically do anyways. But anyways, that's kind of my new project. I also want to give it back to her fairly soon. Like, I don't want to say I'll finish it and then hang on to it for months and months. So we'll see if I have the nerve to start on that. Like today, I will. Yeah, but that's Celtic Christmas. So, and you know what's funny is I even thought, my mom was talking about it to me. She said, yeah, it's she said it's a lady and she has a dress on, like a red dress, and there's beads and it's on linen. And my first thought was, I wonder if it's Celtic Christmas. And that's not a lie. And I think it's because of the red dress, and I've been seeing a lot of people stitching it. I've been seeing a lot of pictures of these Celtic patterns. And in the back of my head, I was like, I wonder if it's lavender and lace. That would be really funny. And then it was. So, Celtic Christmas. So yeah, like I said, I'm kind of nervous about that because it's not mine. But yeah, hopefully I can finish that up. I don't know, kind of feels like homework. I don't know whether I should like stitch it this month until it's done or put it in my rotation, but I'm going to try and work on that. So right now, unofficially, I kind of have 5 WIPs, which is the most I've ever had. What I want to stitch on right now is probably Twisted Band Sampler. Definitely not Doriane. Yeah, so today I'm like, do I do Celtic Christmas? Do I do Twisted Band? Anyways, so let me know if you have anything you'd like for me to talk about in that Blackwork video that I'm planning on doing. Like I said, please do not take that as me being like, I'm an expert, ask me everything. No, I'm not. But I thought I would put that out there because I want to do a video on it, but I don't really know what to talk about. So, yeah, that's it. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I just filmed another video and I felt like I was forgetting something in that, but it might just be the way my brain is operating today. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I look forward to seeing, and I have really been enjoying watching all of your WIP updates for last month. I know mine is kind of late, but that's how it is. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.